Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Panda. Okay. How's it going, everybody? All right. Hi, Cherry. What's up, Tara Marie? Butterfly. Bart Toast. Katie Mason. Jacob. Platform Boots. Petty Patty. Heels in the air. It's good to see you guys. Curious AF. Yeah. I'm going to do my best to have some fun with this, but there's stuff I'm going to go over that's actually kind of upsetting. You guys know how we feel about certain things. I won't go into specifics just yet, but you guys, I think most of us feel the same way about it. What's up, Mr. Harlan? I've got words. Hello. Love you too. Yeah, so we're gonna go over a couple of things here. And let me see about let me do this because I need to but I don't want here we go. Let me do this. This way you guys get the audio because basically we've got this dude seems to he you guys could thank Burnt Toast. She found this for me. She found the other channel. Apparently Wipeboy has another channel. I don't know what the point is to have an alternate channel when you're doing the same things. I guess this is the channel where he thinks it's okay to exploit his son, and make that content. Or his wife's son or whatever. I don't know if that's actually his son or not. It's not that it doesn't matter. It honestly doesn't matter. And yeah, this dude, let's listen to this one real quick. Starting with so obviously you're just getting the audio because I'm not a piece of shit who's going to take somebody's kid and blast their face all over the internet. This is I have nothing against the kid. As a matter of fact, I think it sucks that he's in this position. You'll see what I'm talking about here.
Yo, hey Matt.
Yep.
Can we keep the owl mom rescued? It's so cute.
The little owl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can keep that bird. I like that. I like that bird. It's pretty cool. But you know how you're always it's reminding me of something, kiddo. You know how you're always saying that I kind of tell you about political stuff and it doesn't make sense, and I know you.
Okay.
You think that it's weird and this and that, but you know what I'm talking about?
Let's hear that one more time.
And I know I kind of tell you about political stuff and it doesn't make sense, and I know you think that it's weird and this and that, but
now you should see this kid rolling his eyes right now. You should see this kid rolling his eyes right now. Like, obviously what that indicates to me is this dude just shoves his shitty racist politics down this child's throat all the time. Like, he basically just like, how I basically just shoved this shit down your throat like all the time, and you roll your eyes and you say it's weird. Like, even the kid knows. Like, can you imagine the circumstances where this kid is like, that's weird? Because he's got to live with this guy, right? This kid's got no choice. He's got to live with this guy. And it's just, yeah, it's mind blowing because it makes me think that he's got some sort of principles in his mind where he just doesn't share this guy's ideologies at all. You know, I don't know how old this kid is. Curious AF. I think that this child is, if I had to guess, I'd say about 12 years old, maybe, maybe 10 or 11 in the video. But he's old enough and smart enough to kind of like listen to some of the stuff that this father figure is saying and going, you know, I don't know about that. that's a little weird, you know. Instead of just, you know, he's obviously not going to be like, no, that's wrong, because I mean, he's a kid, he doesn't know any better, but he's clearly got a compass of right and wrong where he knows that he doesn't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? The kid just doesn't want to hear it.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, we can keep the owl. Okay, but I want you to listen to something that I just did. I was just listening to something on the news. Okay, so I want you to listen.
All right, so now he's using the owl, right? Like basically holding the kid hostage, like holding the owl hostage. Like, okay, if you want to keep the owl, okay, if you want to actually save this bird and care for it, you know, do something kind that a human would want to do. If you want to get to do that, you got to let me spew some of this shit and shove it down your throat. This far right bullshit and shove it down your throat.
Listen to this, and then I want your thoughts.
Okay.
And this is a real headline. In fact, it's only Monday, but we're starting with the most amazing story of the year. Here's the quote: "The racist legacy many birds carry." Birds, like avian animals that fly. The post included a sketch of an innocent. Now, that bird might look red, but deep down, the Washington Post tells us it's white, as in white supremacist. Of course, bird bigotry is, needless to say, systemic.
You should see the way this kid is looking at Wipeboy right now. Like, he's like, what? Like, what? Why he thinks that this kid has any interest in this or even should right now is crazy. Like, that is really, really bad.
So according to the Washington Post, other avian oppressors include
so now what I'm hearing right now is Tucker Carlson's voice. I can tell that that's Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson is not a news reporter, okay? He's an opinionated broadcaster, whatever you call him. He's a news panelist, but he's there to give opinions. He doesn't report the news. The news is already reported. He takes the news and people want to hear. It's no different than anything else that I'm doing, except he gets paid a lot of money and he's a lot better at it than I am. But, and I'm not saying that what he says is correct and I agree with his opinions. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is he's doing the same thing that any YouTuber does, except he's a professional and he's giving his opinions. Right. Whether he's an idiot or not, I'm not here to say that. I'm here to just simply say that he's telling this kid and showing him this as if it's actual news and not explaining to him, hey, you got to make your own opinion. What he's doing, and I'll give you one guess what the word is, because we've used this word on this channel a lot. In the real crime community, we have used this word a lot. What is he doing if he's not encouraging this child to form his own opinion? Right. Yeah. No, I know exactly who Tucker Carlson is. Okay, close. I'm gonna call it grooming. He's grooming this child to be a far-right racist piece of shit.
Bachman's sparrow, the Wallace's fruit dove, and the Audubon's warbler. The warbler. Now, the warbler is named after John James Audubon, the guy who literally wrote the book on bird watching. He's, of course, been canceled because he was impressive. He thought about things other than himself. He observed the natural world and wrote and painted it. But that doesn't go far enough, just canceling Audubon. You can do more than that, because as Ibrahim X. Kendi taught us, it's not enough to simply oppose bird racism.
Battery low.
So what do you think about this?
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Anything
Nice
could be
mouth,
white.
kid. Nice mouth, kid. Wow. Yeah. Now I haven't watched this one yet. This one is going to be more of a this is going to be more of a reaction.
All right, I haven't done this in a while, so we got.
Is it supposed to be streaming?
It's supposed to be streaming. I just don't know if it's streaming.
So the
right
kid is
channel.
actually running the live right now.
I think it should be though. I misspelled that so bad. Yep, we're streaming. Okay, hey.
What's up with it, man? We're streaming. So listen, man, quick channel update, okay? This channel over here, we have it. We're trying to build it. We have been slacking, people. We have been slacking. Okay, here's the deal. When we started this thing off as a channel,
Like,
it's a step.
his kid is right in front of the camera. Like right in front of the camera. He's standing behind the kid. The kid is sitting in a chair and he's standing behind the kid pulling a MGL and stuffing his face with something.
It's a stepdad. It's a stepdad. It's a stepdad, the journey of it. But what we're going to do here is change it up, because I kind of popped this thing off with political stuff. And, I don't know how the turnout did. But we recently started
One of the main reasons, guys, because I don't mind forming my opinion, and I don't give a shit if people drop me because they don't share my opinion. I don't care. But one of the reasons why I don't really talk about politics is not for the reason why most creators don't talk about politics. The reason why I don't talk about politics so much is because I don't really know much about it. I have my opinions on the things that I know, but I understand the difference between the things that I know and the things that I don't know. So I will only touch on the things that I do. I do that with anything. I agree with you, Burnt Toast. It's I don't talk about things that I don't know anything about. That's a surefire way to sound like an idiot. This is what this dude seems to do. One of the main components of what makes this dude the idiot that he is you constantly hear him talk about things that he doesn't know anything about. He doesn't know what he's talking about, literally.
do what, challenges, John?
Oh yeah, challenges, and we started off as skits, or I guess I don't know.
Yeah, political skits. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it all. We're gonna do it all over here. We probably will throw some political skits in there, but really nobody watches that. Some do.
I mean, we got a lot of subscribers and stuff off of that.
Belle Delphine, baby. But so we're gonna continue the skits, the political skits. We are gonna continue the challenges, but we're also gonna start doing pranks. And what are we two special things that we're gonna add to this channel to get a lot.
This is so Bullhorn Betty right here. Like this is so butthurt Betty. Like this is all him saying what he's gonna be doing coming soon. Him saying what he's gonna be doing, but never really does it. The closest thing that I've heard him do is attempt to harass Dennis Rodman and harass some lady who works for an adoption agency.
More content out there.
Gaming.
Take it away, John. What kind of gaming?
Probably gonna be League of Legends. I play that a lot.
Mhm.
I play League of Legends a lot. I might eventually start doing Minecraft. I don't know.
See, this is really bad. Because a guy like this is going to make a lot of enemies, okay? Because he pushes his political agenda, and his political agenda is, to say the least, extremely controversial. Okay? So what he's doing is extremely dangerous. This is why it's bad to put your kid on live streams with you, depending on the content that you put out. But I think it's a bad idea, period. But the content that he puts out is extremely controversial, to say the least. I'm being nice by using that word. And he's going to make enemies. And people who get to a point to where they look at a guy like him and they get angry, they're probably a lot like him in certain ways. Irrational, illogical, and probably lack a certain moral compass. Because I don't hate the guy. I'm just here pointing out why he sucks. I mean, that's, like I said, and I'll continue to say it. He has every right. As a proud patriot, I believe in everyone's right to free speech and to have their own opinions on whatever they choose to have their own feelings about. That's fine with me. And I will fight for their right for that. I will absolutely stand up for their right to say, to believe in whatever they want to believe. But I will also stand up for my right to call them out and let them know that they suck for feeling that way. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm doing here. But what this guy is doing, a lot of people don't feel the same way that I do. A lot of people don't look at it the same way that I do. A lot of people look at it like this guy has to be stopped. And I don't necessarily agree with that. Unless he is actually doing dangerous things, I don't think it's illegal to be an idiot. You know, so, I mean, if you want to be an idiot, be an idiot. But at least as long as it's not at someone else's expense. So you up there just running your mouth, that's just you running your mouth. I don't have a problem with that. In fact, I love it because it just gives me content. But where you're going seriously wrong is putting this child's face on here and then describing himself and describing what he does on the internet. Because if somebody wanted to hurt you bad enough, guess what's going to happen, dude? They're going to get into Minecraft. They're going to get into the other games that this kid just named that he likes to play. And that's not, that is why you don't put your kid on the internet, dude. That's why we're calling you out for being a piece of shit.
So, if we're not doing the political skits, if we're not doing pranks or challenges, just to have upload on here.
And he's bringing the kid into the political skits, right? He's trying to create a team with him to push his sick agenda, his prehistoric agenda.
He's gonna game. I'll probably game with him right now. We got an issue with the TV, so I've been off Twitch. But when we stream, it's gonna be over here gaming. If you sub up, if you game, holler at us. You can game with us. So he'll play what he plays. When I come on and play something different, probably Call of Duty. We're gonna be collabing with another gaming channel. And the last of it is this here. Bomb. The channel name will probably change. I really want to change this channel.
Can you imagine what it's like for this kid if he's in public school? Can you imagine? Like, he's in Florida. I promise you that there is a melting pot of culture, at least nationalities, a melting pot of different nationalities in his public school. And like, this kid is forced to have to listen to all of his time at home because, you know, this guy doesn't let up. all of this kid's time at home is having this stuff in his ear the whole time. And then he's got to go to school and question whether or not somebody has, you know, designs on harming him in some way because of the color of their skin. This is really sad.
To dun da da da, the moving Chris Hansen. So when I run down on these internet weirdos, these busters, man, look, it's gonna be over here.
So you're gonna bring your kid in on that? Like, what's the plan, dude? What's the plan? Like, so he's talking about doing some sort of mobile Chris Hansen, which is done to death all over the internet. A lot of people have, you know, and they're always fun. The pedo catchers or whatever, and you know, what are you doing? You came here to meet a 13-year-old, blah 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 blah. So what is he planning on doing with this kid? Is he planning on using the kid as bait? Dude, please, I hope to God that is not the case, because I don't think he's done it yet. But I would implore you, like, I know I spend more time making fun of you, dude, but I implore you to not do that, please. That is extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous. He shouldn't even be exposed to the issue. All you need to do is teach him, hey, if you see a suspicious van with no windows and a stranger comes up to talk to you, don't talk to strangers, and make sure you're on the other side of the street of a panel van. That's all the kid needs to know. Don't talk to strangers. Don't take a stranger's word. Oh, your parents were in an accident, blah, blah, blah. Like, run down that stuff with them, but you don't need to expose them to an actual pedo, dude. That is not okay.
I was trying to move my chair
So look, man,
without getting up.
make sure to subscribe. What else, John?
Like
Speaks tonight, by the way.
pizza. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and ow! What the hell?
And nobody time him out. Nobody time him out. Nobody hide him. He's welcome in the chat as long as he doesn't. Sorry. Looking for my next video here. All right, let's go over this. This one's a little longer.
Because you know, with me, they gonna try
This
to
is
find
about-
me. Oh,
This one's about almost 13 minutes long, but I can actually show you guys this. So all right. It's absolutely open to review.
what's gonna happen?
I guess so. Unless it's not him. I guess he did unblock me unless it's not him.
I mean, it's very it's very frustrating. Did you hear? What's up, man?
So you
What's
see
up,
what's
my man?
you see what's happening
down.
here, right? Like you see what's happening here, right? Do I even need to say it?
Down, bro. Like a lot of stress. man.
Down? What you mean, man? I watched from afar, man. Your channel doing good. What you mean you down?
Well, man, I got like
I already like this
it's
guy.
crazy. People saying
what's
that
your
I'm
problem?
racist, man, and people saying like just getting attacked.
There's the agenda. People think I'm racist. So I'm going to do a video to prove I'm not racist by having a person of color on my channel to confirm that I'm not racist because we get along.
attacked and stuff like this. It's really crazy. Like, I just don't know what to do.
I mean, dude, I don't think this is nothing new for you. Like, how many times they gonna, I mean, how many times they gonna say that or try to say that? Like, if I was you, I wouldn't let that bother me. I mean, you're the people that you communicate with daily and the people that you care about. I mean, we know, right?
Yeah.
We know you.
Like,
So
he's basically
why?
he's basically giving him really good advice. He's like, dude, who cares? Like, quit being so fucking insecure. Like, you're doing exactly what we want.
Why are you letting it get you down? You're just thinking that people that don't really know you might really believe it or something.
And this is the thing.
I mean, it's a
this is the thing, dude. And I think Burnt Toast made the same point. Like, you're not going to tell me, like, I understand there's politics in prison. I get that. And I get feeling like you have to brand yourself in order to feel safe in one particular group so that the other particular groups you have protection from. I understand that. I don't know how that exactly works because I've never been to prison, but I've seen a few prison movies, and that seems to happen pretty consistently. That seems to be a thing, especially in the true stories, right? But I get that. But my thing is when you get out, like, I mean, dude, that is a small tattoo. It's like this big, dude, and it's right back here. Like, you're already basically sleeved up. You could easily go to a tattoo shop and you could probably get it for the minimum price that they price tattoos. Because I worked in a tattoo shop for almost 10 years. I was a body piercer. I was not a tattoo artist, but I did price a lot of the tattoos. I did assess pricing for a lot of the tattoos. And I was able to explain to people how tattoos work. That is a solid black small tattoo that could easily be covered up. Easily, and it wouldn't cost you that much money. That could easily be covered up, but you wear it like a flag, and then you ask, and then you wonder why people think you're racist. Dude, I could play a video of you right now where you're wearing a shirt that just says white. Like, people can't see that you're white, but you need to advertise it and let people know. That's called being a racist. I don't care if you cover it up by calling it, oh, I'm just proud of my race. Well, you know, that would, I mean, I'm not particularly proud of my race. I'm not ashamed of it, but I don't feel the need to wear a shirt that says half Dominican. You know what I mean? I just don't feel the need to do that. Half Hispanic. Boom, I'm going to wear a shirt walking around. Why would I do that? Because if I did that, it would imply that I feel above and better than any other nationality or race, wouldn't it? That, my friend, is called supremacy. That, my friend, is called racism. That, by default, would make you a racist. Are you following me here? Revolutions, my friend.
Homosexual, you know.
I don't mean to say I ain't trying to get the alphabet people on me, but I mean, what you gonna do, man? I mean, it's homosexual. I don't know, man. They got other issues that they might just be taking their frustration.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with anybody gay, but I was gonna finish. Like, that dude has a crush on me, and like, he's just like, I told him no in the DMs. He wants to fuck me back. But I just can't really, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just told him no. And anyway, man, it's a bunch of drama, bro. Like, what?
So what's he talking about, first of all? And second of all, like, I mean, I think what he's doing here is trying to say that, right, exactly, Burnt Toast. I mean, why are you coming off like, you don't say, hey, I don't have a problem with gay people, but then use being gay as some sort of insult to somebody who's not gay. That's called homophobia, dude.
What's good with you, though?
Oh man. Okay, so they say you racist, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, dude, I promise. Remember when I first started my channel? Well, I didn't even know the people don't really understand. You can tell them whenever you want to. I didn't even know that I had I didn't know, remember, I didn't know what monetization was. I didn't even know I had, when me and you met, I already had, I forgot how many subs. I already had the
like
watch
10,000.
Yeah, I already had the watch hours. I didn't know what was going on. So ever since then, you know, I go live with my
Appreciate
subs
that.
a lot. You know what I'm saying? I
mean,
got love for them. I created a
I
safe
never
place
worry about that.
for people to come and we talk about everything. Well, you know, I wanted to give them something better. So I'm working on the podcast right now. And you know that takes, you know, money, time, you know, whatever. And so I hadn't posted anything, and I promise, man, it maybe 3 weeks.
Right.
And all of a sudden they said I passed away. And
They
that's
said you're dead?
She's behind
Yeah,
you.
man, I'm dead. They killed me. Like,
Damn. I'd rather be racist than dead, right?
Exactly. That's why I'm laughing. Like, come on, dude. Like, who in the worst position? You racist, I'm dead. Like,
it's the internet, man, right? But listen, I was thinking of something, man. I know you do the whole rap stuff and all that, and you know you have your lives. Much respect to you, man. But you should come to the true crime community.
You're not in the true
like,
crime
why are you
community.
saying that? Because I watch the ID channel all the time.
You actually have to research a case. Okay, dude, I hope you're still listening. You have to actually research a case and create at least some sort of even a loose timeline. I'm not good at timelines. If I ever give out a timeline, I'm basically just talking like I am here, or I don't even care. I'll just read an article. You know what I mean? But what I do is I get my information from credible sources, and then I give my opinions on that information. That's all I do. It's all I do. But I don't get my information from other YouTubers. If I get information from a YouTuber, I'm looking on the internet to confirm it, to see if it's actual information before I even discuss my opinion on it. But I mean, I've never even seen you cover a case. Like you'll blast Team Summer across your as a banner across your screen, but you won't even give her information or her description, and then you'll talk about some guy getting shot by a cop or getting tased by a cop. You know what I mean? Like, and you won't even finish the story or give the point as to why you were making that point.
Yeah, but well, it's like it needs a tad bit of honesty, man. But like I can try to explain it to you a little bit, and just to see maybe if you want to put an application in or maybe change the content up.
Well, you know, I got a backup channel too, so shit.
Okay, we'll check it out. So in the true crime community, what happens is, in my opinion, somebody will, you know, there's a big case and all the YouTubers, they flock to it. And then what happens is there's usually one dude who will get close to the family, right? And then people will start doing the case, right? And then there's like a circle of weirdos and they start attacking other channels. But the head dude that's really giving the orders is a chomo. His name is Tim Mullins. He's the one paying everybody. And then there's like another dude. He's a
Okay, now Toast didn't know who Tim Mullins is. So for her and all of you who don't know who Tim Mullins is, Tim Mullins, if you've been following the Summer Wells case, Tim Mullins somehow or another he for some reason or another just latched on to Don and Candace, Summer's parents, and became their like publicity guy, where he doesn't seem to have any experience doing that. And he's doing an awful job. He's doing a terrible job, because if his job is to make Don and Candace look good to the public, he is failing miserably. Okay, he is failing horribly. I've never even talked to this dude before. I don't know who he is other than how I just described him to you.
Super coward. Dude, he got sucked off by his ex-wife's brother. And the wife walked in on him. She was getting No, it's gangster. It's gangster.
How do I because
the vibe I get from Tim Mullins is that he doesn't have the money to pay anybody. You talking like people are under this dude's payroll. I doubt the dude even knows how to run a payroll.
You know me a little better than everybody else, and you know I wouldn't get past the chomo part and the dude getting sucked off by his wife's brother.
Well, yeah, actually, the wife said that.
Okay,
Also, but wait, it gets a little bit better. He's also an informant, known informant, it's out of his own mouth, and he's like the head honcho. He's the one sending all the other weirdos to attack you.
You see,
But-
this is why we make fun of you, dude, because you lack complete and total self-awareness. You completely lack it. It is fleeting from you. It's fleeting from you. You're you're talking about how nobody's doing anything for the case, nothing to help the girl, and they're just spreading a bunch of rumors, right? And attacking each other. But this is exactly what you're doing right here. You have no credible sources of information to say these things that you're saying to this person who doesn't know anything about the case. Somebody who actually takes an interest in true crime because he watches the ID channel all the time, right? But he's not very smart if he's listening to this dude, especially if he knows him. You know, so for all we know, the guy's just sitting there going, "Okay, I'm going to do him a favor and be on his be on his video or whatever," because this isn't even a live stream. This is an edited video. But he's, you know, if he knows the guy and he's semi-intelligent, he's going to say, "I'm going to take everything I say from everything I hear from this guy with a grain of salt."
It even gets better because you don't have to do anything. Like you could just be like, this dude's a weirdo and all the stuff I just said.
Yeah.
And then they attack you and you grow. It's like the simplest thing in the world.
So
Like my
it's
numbers are growing, bro. I'm just being like, hey, you're weird.
He totally denies being in touch with Andra. And I have good reason. I don't have receipts, but I have good reason to believe that he is absolutely. Absolutely. But for some reason denies it. It's the strangest thing in the world.
So
No one else does it.
No, wait. So basically, it's like some Floyd Mayweather type shit. You're gonna get a lot of subscribers that really subbing to you to hate you though.
Yeah, you'll get the hate watchers, but I told you a long time ago, the haters are the best ones, remember?
Oh,
They're gonna watch all the videos,
yeah.
they're gonna leave all the comments, it boosts the algorithm up.
Yeah. But I don't know if I can handle that true crime stuff, man.
Well, they
Like,
might call you. It's like they might call you. Okay, so the Chomo guy, and then there's a second guy down with a weird circle. So he has been known to call other guys the N-word and whatnot. But I'm the racist. But I'm the racist though.
You're right.
So
Say
it's like
that.
everything.
People say that like you don't yell at your TV every time you see an African American, and don't yell that word out at your TV. Don't say that like you don't do that. We know you do. Come on. Just wear it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could absolutely get that tattoo covered up and it would be affordable. Just save some gas on going to the trap house, save the money you're going to spend at the trap house, and go to a tattoo parlor, a reputable one, and get that covered up. All you need is something bigger than that with a lot of detail, or something bigger than that that's solid black. You could totally make some sort of weird tribal thing out of that. You could totally, you could put like a Hanya on there, but he wouldn't know what a Hanya is. Most of you guys wouldn't either. But he could put just, a dragon going up to his neck. You know what I mean? Like, don't tell us that. I was telling Toast, this dude, I'm going to be fascinated. If I'm a Lol's Cow channel and a person of color, in theory, I would think that I would be completely and totally fascinated with this dude. He is a closet/open racist, the first of his kind. He is a pioneer. I would find him absolutely fascinating if I was a Lol's Cow channel and a person of color. Like, what? How are you doing both? How is that?
It covers itself and shit like that. I mean, you can come over.
Yeah, no, wait. I'm just trying to get a clear understanding. So the chomo and the other gay dude is the ones that's calling you racist.
Like,
Well, no, the chomo,
the
chomo pays the other dude.
Stop talking to me about true crime. I want to hear about the chomo and the dude that sucked off his wife's brother or whatever.
Dude, that's the dude who he was sucking off when the wife came in.
Hey man, you gotta. What are you doing, dude?
I don't know, but it's fun. It's actually kind of fun, and it's like it's roast session. You don't have to do anything. They will promote you. All you have to do is either. So there's like two things you could do. You could be a real one over here and like really dig in and get like give the people like stuff that the police are not giving them and stuff like that.
You know how I am, bro. If I'm gonna get in and I'm gonna find out everything about him. Like I'm gonna make sure it's facts. Like,
but you could also be on the weird circle.
Are you though?
How?
Well, you'd have to work for the chomo and the one dude.
Well, okay, but
informant. So like a snitch would be your boss. But it's cool.
No, you know we're not gonna do that. You know,
but he's gonna send his shooters though.
Send what shooters?
I don't know. I guess I'm not the president.
He's that like chomos and getting sucked off by men.
This dude, not the guy on the screen right now, but this dude, Wipeboy, he's like he's on some sort of amphetamine or cocaine, some form of cocaine. Like it's all over him, dude.
You can't even make this shit up, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You got a active grenade in your hand, dude. Just run with it. Like, don't be down about it. I would literally clown the whole fucking time. Like, I mean, how many motherfuckers do you help with YouTube that are not white people? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is shit where the actions speak for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's all I'm 17. That's all I'm doing. I snuck in the back door. They don't like me. I'm growing. You know, I'm gonna take you with me.
So they got mad because you came into the true crime niche.
I just keep it funky. I keep it real. It's roast session. But you're gonna have to act like I tried to hang you at least a few times.
No, man, we're not doing that.
All
so
right.
what, you want me to get out of? Yeah, you racist. You tried to hang me. Nah, man.
I'm just gonna help you. Just whatever.
I mean, we can do it if you want to. I don't give a shit.
Something happened to my Google.
But it got to be where we.
Something happened to my Google window, so I can't see the StreamYard. But if I open another StreamYard, it's gonna have two of me here. Hold on. So let me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to get out of this real quick. There we go.
You got a active grenade in your hand, dude. Just run with it. Like, don't be down about it. I would literally clown the whole fucking time. Like, I mean,
good advice.
How many motherfuckers do you help with YouTube that are not white people? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is shit where the actions speak for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's all I'm 17. That's all I'm doing. I snuck in the back door. They don't like me.
And why?
I'm growing. You know
why is he using a filter to have a 5 o'clock shadow mustache? Watch his lips move. Watch him.
You with me?
So they got mad because you came into the crime the whole fucking time, like white people. You know what I'm saying? Like this is shit where the actions speak for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's all I'm 17. That's all I'm doing. I
That's
snuck in the back door. They don't like me. I'm growing. You know I'm gonna take you with me.
So they got mad because you came into the true crime.
This guy, I love again the self-awareness, people, the lack of. All right. So this dude, he thinks he's growing because people take him seriously. Dude, I'm sorry. You're growing because people like me are talking about you. People like Toast are talking about you. We just don't care that you grow. Not, you know what I mean? Because we're just going to point out how ridiculous you are. Like, that's just what we're going to do. But like, the only reason you're growing is because people are going, I got to see what the hell is going on with this dude. You're welcome, by the way.
I just keep it funky. I keep it real. It's roast session. But you're going to have to act like I tried to hang you at least a few times.
No, man,
Why
we're
would
not
you-
doing that.
All
So
right.
what, you want me to get on the, yeah, he racist. He tried to hang me. Nah, man,
I'm
fuck
just
that.
going to help you. Just whatever.
I mean, we could do it. If you want to, I don't give a shit.
Now, here's the thing, is I don't want to give the impression that he's ever threatened a person of color or anything of that nature, or he has any intentions of physically harming someone of color. So I'm not implying that at all. Because I don't know. He seems to be focused on the liberal media, but there's the ideologies that go along with that. He feels that there's an agenda being pushed on when it comes to anti-racism. Right. Exactly, Toast. I literally don't care about his growth. It's not that deep for me. I'm reviewing him because he's a trainer. Exactly. This is filler for me. This is until there's a development in one of the cases that I've been talking about. That's it. This is it. This is something I've always done.
Shit, I don't care. But it got to be where we, the people know that we roasting the shit out of them, motherfucker. It's like, that's the silliest shit. I'm so tired of hearing it. Like, usually I'll see it before you tell me.
But you realize what he's doing up here. He's basically using this video to cry. He's crying and whining about people talking about him. That's what he's doing. And running to his friend who happens to be a person of color going, tell him I'm not a racist. Will you tell him? Just tell him that I'm not a racist. He's having a hissy fit right here. And the dude can feel it. Like, he's trying to come off like he's being funny, but he's just using humor to hide that he's having a hissy fit, but he's just not doing it very well. And even his friend is going, dude, like, relax. Like, relax, dude. You're freaking out, and you should be freaking out. And you're looking like more of a fucking whiner and a snowflake, yeah, than you want to. I promise you that.
People trying to say you racist or whatever.
And what's funny is I could sit here and say this with the utmost confidence that he's not going to take any of this to heart. He's not going to take this. He's not going to be self-aware enough to start changing and be like, oh my gosh, like, I'm not worried about losing this guy as content, because he's not going to change. He's not going to take a self-inventory. He's just not. There's just no way. And I could sit here and like say this right to him, and it wouldn't matter. I'll have another video to review tomorrow or the next day.
You're dead though, but you're dead. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, go look. You help. For everybody who don't know, this is Big Man. This is who I talk about. This is the man behind my channel. So, when you go look on there, just go look at the comments from the last upload, man. The only reason I have not uploaded anything yet is because I wanted to give them something that was more. It was actually produced and edited, and you know what I'm saying. It's the podcast. So yeah. I was just, my lives be crazy, but
I know.
I get tired of just giving them lives all the time. I feel like I'm cheating.
I can't get over that.
Love it. So I was just trying to give them.
I can't get over that filter. Like, just grow one, dude. Like, just like, I make fun of your chin strap all the time, man. Just grow a connecting mustache. You know what I mean? Like, you can do it, dude. You can do it. If you're man enough to rock an SS bolts symbol, you're man enough to grow a mustache.
Like now, I'm not gonna post nothing else or do nothing else until the podcast until it was at least the trailer for the podcast for the first episode.
What's
So
the podcast name for the people?
Haugen, the Haugen podcast.
I don't
Straight
know.
up.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I didn't want to do anything with the UGK name or anything like that. So because with
I
me,
don't
they
think
gonna
so
try and find it. Oh, he trying to piggyback off this and do this and that. So I didn't even.
He lacks the very first basic thing that you need to be able to do if you're going to have a successful YouTube channel. If you're going to have any success with it at all, which is get to a fucking point. Get to a point. That's rule one. Like when you talk to people, have a point behind what you're saying. And give them something, something, anything.
No, the Haugen podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, my channel is 17 the Hog, so it's just, and when you're a member on my channel, you can either be a young hog, a boss hog, something else hog. I don't know. You set it up. You know how it goes. So I just ran with the.
It's good. We have good memberships. For the people who don't know who this is, man, this is it's Pimp C's protege, man. Pimp C's protege.
See, and I didn't put none of that in the title of the podcast. Nothing about. I didn't do none of that. But of course, he's gonna be all throughout the podcast. But I just you know what I'm doing. Like I don't want to give them that feud to be able to say, well,
I'm just trying to help the crime community, right? And I kind of.
But how? I mean, you're helping the crime community in showing us what not to do. You are the epitome of what not to do. Both you, well, not both. Like you, Andra, MGL, JLR, all of you guys collectively are exactly what is wrong with true crime. It's exactly what you should not do.
So, I know this thing here. So watch what's going to happen. I'm going to put this one out for the people. And then some other
Hey,
people.
man, you should do pretty good because obviously I'm dead. So,
because see, here's the thing about Andra, right? Andra will talk about, she'll mention cases, but she never goes over a timeline. She never goes over anything, ever. Has she been live, by the way? Does anybody know if her channel is still down or if whatever was down or what? I haven't even checked, but she'll mention cases. What all of these people have in common is they have a political agenda. They're passionate about Trump and, the right. And, we already know that Wipeboy, Andra, and JLR, we've all seen them say and do very racist things, right? But we've also seen them, one thing they all have in common is none of them actually have a point to anything that they're doing. You have JLR who goes and he thinks that he's going to go into the jail and interview Don Wells with a cell phone. And they're like, no, dude, like, no, you're not. and then you have Andra who will just trash talk these parents like she's in a sewing circle. But what are they always raising money for? Right? They want to go to these political rallies. They want to go to these Trump rallies. Like JLR, Toast had played JLR being interviewed on Jimmy Kimmel for a second. Jimmy Kimmel correspondent went out to to a Trump rally, and JLR was there, and he said that he has spent over $40,000 on going to, I think that's what he said, was $40,000 going to Trump rallies. Like, that's his passion, is to show up at the Trump rallies, right? So what all of these people are doing are they're using Summer Wells, and they're hashtagging her name, and they're trying to spread their political agenda. Their political propaganda is what they're doing. They're using the true crime community as just a place to go. They see it like another neighborhood to go knock on doors and start saying, hey, have you decided who you're going to vote for this year or this term? Right? But that's basically what they're doing. Like, they're just hashtagging Summer Wells' name so that they can get their shitty political agenda out there and into the ears of people who are following the case. That is all they're doing. That's all they've been doing. Like, and it's plainly obvious. This guy does not care anything about a missing child. You can tell. He doesn't do anything that even implies that he cares about this missing child.
I haven't done any interviews with him. The last thing I did was a podcast called a G'd Up Podcast, and that was a couple weeks ago. That was before they said I was dead. So now that I'm dead, dude, it's like I guess you brought me back from the dead. You resurrected me, so you should be you should do okay with this.
You will too, because listen, let me tell you the best part. There's a few people that are going to play this. They're going to play my video. And right?
Yeah.
Which is going to have your name all over it. 17 the Hog over there on YouTube. Subscribe and do a react on it. But this is the best joke I want to tell you. They will stream my content.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, like I said, I watched from afar, man. You've been doing good. So yeah. I wasn't expecting you to say it's down about shit.
Oh yeah, I was just clowning.
Oh, I figured that. That. See, yeah.
Well, hold on. Let me
Wait, we gotta.
I'm gonna find what is love. Now this is on his alt channel. What you're seeing here is Wipeboy standing next to MGL. And he seemed to have made a parody of it. So yeah. All right, hold on a second. Oh, this should be fun. Okay. This video is titled Driving Jehovah's Witnesses Away. Now, I think his kid is filming, but I'm not going to risk that the camera goes on the kid, so I'm just going to play. You guys will hear the audio.
Jehovah's Witness is coming.
What's a Jehovah's Witness?
Bro, they don't believe in birthdays or freaking or Christmas. And knock on people's doors they don't even know.
Why?
Listen, all the political stuff I tell you about being how the left is weird.
Everything and he's making these videos as though he's proud of grooming this kid. He's sending the message that I'm shaping the future. It's bizarre, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna act with the left. Let's go. Come on. You gotta get rid of these people. They're freaking weird.
So there's no, hey, everybody's faith is their own faith. I mean, you may not agree with it, but you got to respect it. You know what I mean? This is America. And if you're a patriot in America, then you respect everyone's religion, no matter what it is. You may not believe in it, but you at least give them the courtesy of respecting them. That's what I would assume you would teach a child. That's what I taught my kids. So what does he think that he's doing here? Obviously, he thinks that he's shaping the future, but he's definitely doing what we call grooming.
Are you a white supremacist? Do you have white privilege? Are you a racist? Do you identify as a transgender? Please leave the premises.
Wow.
Please leave the premises, ma'am.
Now I'm not gonna lie. I'm the guy that I open the door and I go, yeah, can I help you? And then they're like, and as soon as they start talking and I see what they're trying to, I'm like, listen, sorry, I'm just not interested. Thank you though. Best of luck. And then I gently close the door. I say, thank you. I'm just not interested, but that's in no way disrespectful. You know what I mean? Nobody says that you have to stand there and listen to them. Nobody says that. There's no law or rule that says you have to stand there and listen to somebody shoving their religion down your throat. You know what I mean? You can absolutely just be like, listen, I have my own beliefs. Thank you. I appreciate it. Best of luck to you. But you don't have to be a total prick and then set the example for a young child that this is how you treat people. Because the kid is filming. I mean, I could show this now because it doesn't show the kid, but let me get to the end of it.
Why'd you?
All right. So it doesn't show him. So
Jehovah's Witness is coming.
What's a Jehovah's Witness?
Bro,
I never
they don't
noticed
believe in
that.
Birthdays or freaking
is that true?
or Christmas.
I'm gonna try to find footage at some point of JLR blinking.
And knock on people's doors they don't even know.
Why?
Listen, all the political stuff I tell you about being how the left is weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna act like the left. Let's go. Come on.
How the left is weird.
You gotta get rid of these people. They're freaking weird.
Are you a white supremacist?
Wow.
Do you have white privilege? Are you a racist?
Like his kid is filming this. The kid is filming this. So, like, this is the example that he's setting for this child.
Identify as a transgender. Please leave the premises. Please leave the premises, ma'am. Ma'am, please leave it.
Yeah, I mean, what is this guy doing, dude? All right, let's hear his insight on gas prices. Never mind, that's just some. Okay. Right, exactly, Toast. I mean, all right. Sorry, I'm trying to find another video here. Oh, there was something that I saw too that I wanted to go over and I can't remember. Yeah, and then there's this. Then there's this. This is whose video is this? Chronicles of the Shady, another clip channel that I'm subscribed
So I responded.
to. So if you like the clip channels, man, Chronicles of Shady.
And then
Like, look, he's wearing, look at that. That's all the shirt says is white. What?
and then she doesn't stop talking about me. But apparently I'm not allowed to say anything. Bitch, shut your fucking mouth.
Like, that's, I mean,
Eat a dick.
he's talking to Burnt Toast, by the way.
That's what you can do. Eat a dick. Eat a black dick too. How about that?
Like, so what that tells me right there is yes, it's funny how upset he is. It's very funny. But yeah, he looks like he has breasts. He doesn't look like he has a muscular chest. He looks like he has breasts, first of all. Like the camera angle is not flattering at all. And all it says is white. Right? So, and then on top of that, what I notice here, what he does here is interesting. Let's go over that again real quick.
The dick. Eat a black dick too. How about that?
See, what that tells me is the whole time he was thinking, I want to tell her to eat a black D, right? I want to tell her to do that, but I can't because people will think I'm racist. Yeah. And then he gets to a point to where he's just like, you know what? Screw that. Why should I hold back? I'm going to say it. And then he says it. Because he was mad at Toast for some reason, because he thinks of her as woke. He was mad at Toast for having to censor himself. It's Toast's fault that he feels like he has to censor himself. Is what was going on there. And also, lest we forget, to specify that the way that he did implies that there's something wrong with performing fellatio on an African American. There's something wrong with it. Is that racist? Is that it's racist? It's racist. Yes. If you say that as an insult, like as though there's something wrong with it, you're a piece of shit racist, dude. Not only that, you're a misogynistic prick because of the way that you're talking to her, simply because you don't like her pointing out facts. You don't like the fact that she's doing exactly what I'm doing right now, which is just going over the things that you do and you say. We don't spread rumors about you. We don't make up stories. We sit here and show evidence of you on video that you put up, you filmed, and you posted on your channels. That's all we're doing.
Fuck out of here. Disrespectful little bitch.
Wow. That was incredibly misogynistic. Disrespectful little bitch, right? Is what he says. And he calls Toast because he feels, how does this person, this woman, how dare this woman talk to a man like that? How dare this woman show a man what kind of a piece of shit he is and call him out for it? How dare this woman who is below me disrespect me? She's disrespectful because he feels like being a man, he deserves a certain type of respect from a woman. Like, right. That's exactly what it is. A woman, like, poor baby. A woman talked back to you. And like, that's the thing. That's super misogynistic because how, you know, he goes on her channel. Obviously he feels this way, but then he goes on her channel and completely and totally disrupts it. That's the only reason I didn't offer him to come on my panel. You know, normally I'm like, I'll let anybody, if I'm talking about them, it's only fair to do that. We can have a conversation, but I already know that it's not going to be a conversation. Like, if if your friend throws a party, right, and they invite somebody to that party, and then that person gets shit-faced drunk, treats everybody like shit, wrecks the house, pukes all over everything, and acts like a complete, and shows their ass completely, you know, and I'm at that party, right? And then I'm going to throw a party. You think I'm going to invite that person after they acted like that in that person's house? No. No, I'm not. No way. No way. Now, he could be in my chat, but if he had actually conducted himself like an adult, then I would be happy to invite him up here. I would have dropped a link right in chat and let him up here. I absolutely would have done that. But yelling and screaming, not letting anybody talk, and then once a receipt is shown to him, he rage quits. And he does this 3 times. So no, I'm not gonna have a shit show like that on here. You know, Toast was fair, but he showed how he would handle that. So basically, she took a bullet. You know what I mean? I'm not putting myself in that line of fire. I'm just not. Yeah, so it's just yeah, this dude is constantly it's like every video, dude. All I have to do just to keep this live going and hang out with you guys is just find more videos. Old ones, doesn't matter. I it's all I have to do. Now, we already saw this one. I just want to go to the channel.
Yes, how you doing?
Let's see this one where he's talking about cracking cases. Let's watch that.
How do we reach a younger generation? The coolest thing through Google is having this see what's in store option. It'll pop up and say, hey, this is within, 3 miles of you. And that is huge for us.
What up, man? Happy Friday, man. Smash a like. It's Wipeboy Radio. Hey, man, banned, blocked, and booted, man. Banned, blocked, and booted. Banned, blocked, and booted. Just call me that for now on. That's what happened last night. Over on the Woke Podcast. All good, no worries.
The Woke Podcast. I don't think that. I can confirm that. I don't know if he's talking about. I don't know if he's talking about Toast's live where he was on there, but he's not. He rage quit 3 times. He was not booted. He did not get blocked. He's still not blocked.
I'd like to extend the link tonight so I can have a conversation man to man with no distractions to talk about what we talked about, because no one's getting any answers in this case. And there's a lot of people who exploit the little girl's name, whether they call her a cash cow, whatever.
Dude, like that's exactly what you're doing right now. It's exactly what you're doing. It's exactly what you keep doing.
Or else, you know, and people like Tim Mullins and whatever have you going on there. I like to extend the link. I just got off the phone with Miss Jen.
Dude.
My friend from CPS. She will join.
Now, after this, I'm going to play some of his wife's content for you. Keep it real. And I'm going to do it just for you because you're going to go, oh, okay. Like after making this comment here, like once I play, his wife's content, you're going to go, okay. Yeah.
With the little avatar thing. She doesn't want to be on camera, but she'll join. She actually wants to talk to him. So she'll join us. If he joins us for whatever amount of time she can bless us with. I just want to ask, you know, banned, booted, and blocked. When asked about him in Tennessee, go over there, check it out. It's funny, man.
Like it wasn't
someone
cracking cases live.
Something,
he was
just
on
understanding
panel.
My video and says that I'm friends with Andra, which is completely petty, stupid drama. But it does open the door up here for me to be on the same panel with this guy, because no one's ever seen that before. And he's admitting that, yes, he did call me. But if you go over to listen to the show, he can remember.
Why is he talking about that? Like,
hand off your taxes with TurboTax Live full service. Get matched with a dedicated tax expert who's just right for your unique situation. Get matched with the right tax expert to do your taxes with TurboTax Live full service.
What up, man? Happy Friday, man. Smash a like. It's Wipeboy Radio. Avatar thing. She doesn't want to be on the phone with Miss Jen, my friend from CPS. She will join with the little avatar thing. She doesn't want to be on camera, but she'll join. She actually wants to talk to him. So she'll join us. If he joins us for whatever amount of time she can bless us with. I just want to ask, you know, banned, booted, and blocked. When asked about him in Tennessee.
Why is he accusing Cam of booting him when it wasn't even his live? It was Toast's live. So why is he saying that?
Go over there, check it out. It's funny, man. Someone assumes something by not understanding my video and says that I'm friends with Andra, which is completely petty, stupid drama. But it does open the door up here for me to be on the same panel with this guy, because no one's ever seen that before.
Why is he saying that? Like, why is he saying that? Like it's like, you know, Ali versus Frazier. Like it was like everybody was anticipating the cracking cases and Wipeboy panel. Like it was just a shit show. What he did was he pulled a BX bitch boy on Toast's channel is what he did. He just got up there and just made a bunch of noise and wouldn't let anybody talk and made no sense. That's all he did.
He's admitting that, yes, he did call me. But if you go over to listen to the show, he can remember how he signed a non-disclosure, but it was fraudulent, this and that. He's giving you detail of all this stuff, but he can't remember the conversation that well. And then it's even really strange that when I asked a question to refresh his memory, As soon as I'm getting there, banned, blocked, and booted. Banned, blocked, and
Dude,
booted. So
you talked the whole time.
What I then do is
you talked the whole time. I'm sorry. You yelled the whole time. The entire time. Like you wouldn't let anybody talk. So right there, what you're doing is you're confirming. It's like you're confirming how the lack of self-awareness is a thing, is very, very strong with you, because you're confirming that I was about to get to the point, and as soon as I got to the point, I got banned, booted, and blocked. But well, you didn't. First of all, you didn't. You rage quit. You rage quit. So you're lying. First of all. Second of all, you're sitting here and you're saying that you were about to get to the point. So you're actually confirming, because the proof is there. All we have to do is click on Burnt Toast channel and listen to it. But you yelled the entire time, and everyone on the panel was extremely patient with you, and you never got to a point. You never got to a point.
I did leave one time because I kept getting lied to. Just giving you a quick review of last night.
Okay.
Kept getting lied to.
He keeps saying that he was getting lied to. He was not getting lied to, because there was receipts for everything that was being said. Everything. And they were shared on the screen for everyone to see.
Lied to, get frustrated and quit. One time.
You're lying.
I came back and tried to be civil, calm it down a little bit, because I want people to hear this part from him. You remember, he just did a live talking about the regrets and the deceit and the lies. You did not hear nothing about our conversation, nothing about that at all. But last night he says, "Yeah, I called you," and he's trying to recollect of what was said. I get booted when I push him into a corner on the day of Tennessee.
You didn't get
and
booted.
if you listen to the show over there, you'll hear him lie about that day in the very beginning. In the very beginning. But hey, I'm gonna extend the link, chop it up with the subs tonight. Chop it up with the subs, check in with y'all. Yeah, cracking cases, man. Let's finish it man to man. You know what I mean?
Cutting cases.
Let's just talk about our conversation we had. That's it. I mean, you forgot it in your live, and you forgot a lot of the conversation last night. So I can remind you a little bit, and Miss Jen will join us. So it's there. We'll do it after work, y'all. For Woke Toast, ban, block, and booted. That's what you get, people.
You sound so stupid.
We're talking about exploiting kids. And listen, big shout out to every parent out there, man.
Kids.
If you're a parent,
big shout out to all the parents out there that exploit their kids like I do.
You always say it with pride. Hell yeah! If you're a parent, shout out to you. When I asked people if they're parents, go check it out. That's something that you never do. But hey, man, that's Wipeboy Lockdown Radio.
What? What? I love when I get to see a brain fart happen. Like it's.
When I asked people if they're parents, go check it out. That's something that you never do. But hey, man, that's Wipeboy Lockdown Radio. We keep it factual and truthful. We remember things, and we work a good program, a clean, honest program. So tap in with me tonight, man. Have a good one.
Let's find another one. Let's find another one here. Let's watch one on Benny. Let's. He hates Benny so much.
So it's gonna be a fast live, man. Didn't plan on going live, but I felt like, man, just saying something right quick. I mean, a lot of you guys don't even need me to really say this, because if you have common sense, then this live really.
I love when people like this say things like, "If you have common sense."
Pertain to you, right? And then there's going to be people that do have common sense, but I think they have. I know a lot of the subs. I talk to them through comments, engage. Then there's people that I don't comment to as much, or don't talk or email. I'm not saying anybody's stupid or anything. What I'm saying is, man, that it just use your head. I think if you have common sense, you're going to agree with about what I'm about to say. And the other part is people just have like a soft heart for the little girl that's missing, and that can cause you to get trapped into believing almost anything.
I checked my
man,
email,
this dude
Donald Duck. I checked my email, but I didn't see anything.
Is a coward, man. Who in their right mind did not think for 1 second that he wasn't going to flip the switch on?
No, make a mobster. He did not.
Please don't believe this. This is damage control at its best. The dude is a vagina. The dude is a coward. He's doing this for clicks and views. And I understand you might have
I mean, it seems like his boss just, I don't know. His boss seems to be fine with it. Because I think his boss is aware of his channel. So who knows?
a soft heart, or you want to believe some craziness. Like, come on, she's been missing a long time, people. And I finally did watch that Jose dude. Come on, man. This shit is getting out of control. It's disturbing, man. I understand, man. Everybody wants answers for this little girl, right? But at some time,
he doesn't know anything about the case. Like, you can tell by the way he talks that he knows nothing about it. He's just jumping around YouTube channels, and that's it. Like, he's not even listening. He's not even absorbing it. He's like, man, this Jose dude, he just sees that a bunch of people are talking about Jose, because this is a couple weeks ago. So he sees everybody's talking about Jose, and so he's going to name drop Jose and just be like, this poor little girl. Like, that's all he's doing.
And at some point, you're entertaining and financially helping these scumbags that are just like running these are pre-planned little games, man. Trust me. I hinted around it on my last live. Trust me, I talked to a lot of people who reached out to me on emails with Operation Coward. Some people used to be close with this dude. They pre-planned this shit. When I first got to decided to stick around in the true crime genre, there's a lot of scumbag creators, man. I'm not afraid to say it. I don't care. I'm not on here to make friends, but I am on here to because you guys.
No, dude, you're out here to insert yourself in something that everybody's talking about, so you can gain some sort of clout, so that your name gets out there, and people will come to your channel and listen to your far right bullshit. That's what you're doing. That's all you're doing. You're just name dropping without any facts, without any information, just nothing.
Guys are different type of subscribers, man. You really do want justice and stuff. And I get it, man. Like, look, the word sleuths and people doing boots on the ground. Sometimes, I firsthand, man, out there covering laundry case, you can actually, the online community and people out there can actually do shit law enforcement can't. I completely get that. But phones and shit like that, come on, man. It's totally underestimating law law enforcement officers. I mean, all day.
Underestimating
He's a
law
coward. He's
enforcement.
running game on you, and you're sinking right into it. I mean, you guys got to be smart.
What's he talking about? Like, he is literally just dropping names. He's basically hashtagging in pure shit talk. Boots on the ground and whatever the fuck. And that's already been over. Like, why is he talking about it like they're doing it wrong? Like, dude, this was only 2 weeks ago. Boots on the ground hadn't been a thing for months. What are you talking about? Like, he's just dropping names, dude. It's hilarious.
Order, man. There's a couple of channels, man, I'm going to put out there. You know, look, I'm getting tired of talking about dog poop on the ground. I already told y'all I'm going to Plano, Texas. If I have the opportunity, man, I will take that dude's phone and break it, delete all accounts.
Totally make up nonsense.
It's a game. But come on, y'all be smarter, man. He's a coward, man.
I'm not even trying to lie. Like when I saw him on when I heard him on Toast channel, I thought he was gonna have a coke stroke right there. Just fucking X's for eyes, and it was over, bro.
He's running the game, but don't be. Use your head. I mean, how long has this thing been going around? Use your head, man. It's just that simple, man. Damage control at its best. What up? Hey, I appreciate it, voices. Damn. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people see it. You know, this dude. There's a lot of channels, man. They a lot of channels. Okay. Look, voices is in here. I appreciate that.
There's a
time,
lot. There's a lot
voices.
of channels,
you have to
man.
do that. But being that I seen it, I looked down. Voices behind the wall. She's been burnt by the dude.
Oh God! Of course, voices behind my balls is in that chat. Of course she is.
You know, she's actually somebody who's been burnt. You know, just off this dude being a scumbag. He does do creep shit to people. Yes. I'm not speaking about voices. I'm not speaking about everybody. Okay, but there are creators that pre-plan this shit. Okay, I'm telling you, I haven't put it out there, but I get tired of seeing you guys get tricked. I got too good of a heart for this fucking shit, man. I should be, you know, I should just be the scumbag and just start pre-planning. No, you know, I'm never gonna do that. But you guys gotta stop with like believing everything. Look who the information is coming from. What positivity or anything?
All right, yeah. So Donald Duck sent me something. And well, I can't show it because it's not redacted, but let me see. So but basically it kind of proves that this dipshit condones doxing. So this is a comment that he wrote, just putting this out into the air, but it's literally up to no one but you to make sure you have a relationship with your grandkids, niece, nephew, etc. And if you don't, you got no one to blame but you. If you want to see them, drive. If you want to call them, call. It is not, I repeat, not up to the parent to make sure you know their child. They are way too busy raising said children and already being active in their life to worry about how I don't know what this means. Sorry. But yeah, so some asshole named John Thomas tried saying that he knows Cam and he gave his real name and where he lived, and which is not okay. And it's up. He hasn't taken it down. He hasn't removed the comment.
Has the dude ever done? Come on, people, man. You gotta like this is like not a big. This is not a big mystery here. This is not a big fucking you know. Whoa, no, man. This has been going on for some time.
What?
And you know, look, as far as the guy Jose, now this is my opinion.
What is your opinion? What is it?
To me, man, that's just game two. That is just game two. You really gotta like
This guy
You gotta be
says
careful, man.
so much nothing.
Sometimes, man, on YouTube, I'm learning a lot. Like,
Are you?
with this true crime people, man? There's channels, man, that are good and that really have an urge to want to help and bring it to y'all. Those are the ones you should watch. I'm on the phone and the comments are chat. It's hard for me to see them. Voices in there, man. Try.
Just for the record, I'm one of those. Just so you know.
Guys, man, she's trying to build a relationship. Look, she's trying to build a relationship, and then people are hating on her.
And again, the reason why I'm not at the moment is because there's nothing that hasn't been talked about yet. As far as updates in the Summer Wells case that are confirmed by law enforcement and every reputable news source, it's all been talked about. It's all been covered. There are no updates in the Summer Wells case. Everything else is just gossip, hearsay, rumors, irresponsible speculation.
And getting jealous of the relationship she did. If the Wells, if I had a relationship, or I befriended the Wells to try to seek the answers of them, I would have to keep it cool and nice with them so I can get the answers. But people were hating on her hard, hating on her. She'll deserve what she went through. I'm not speaking about voices, and I don't know who's all in here, but there are other scumbags. There are other scumbags, man. You know that. Look, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go out and say it. Fuck it. I don't care. I'll give you an example. The dude cracking cases, man. I'm sorry, y'all.
What about him?
Listen, I don't care. I'm not here to make friends. That dude, he's best buddies with that dude. Okay, I can show you screenshots, all kinds of shit. He's
dude,
contacted
just
me.
1 point. Just one
drama,
point.
He's Kankel's gonna call CPS on him. Man, my buddy's wife is the head bitch at CPS.
The head
I did
bitch.
make the call for the dude on every.
His buddy's wife is the head bitch at CPS.
On everything. And why I made the call, I'm like, listen, they got some scumbags on this thing. They literally do fraudulent reports, right? And she was like, what? And I promise you. Somebody.
I gotta read this. So Main Man says this dude talks so much word salad when he goes to the bathroom, it must be a massive vowel movement. You win the live today, Main Man.
I personally know. But my point is, I try to help the dude. I don't know. To me, outside looking in, just like you guys, I feel like he's, one of the ones to try to bring it. But man, the day the coward was running down the freaking driveway with Kankles, that was pre-planned. That was
he was
pre-planned.
by himself.
I had already fell out with dog poop. I'm mad. I show you the screenshot.
Whoa. You're saying that was staged? That Benny went down that driveway with a log while those idiots were like, you're saying that they were all in cahoots, right? That was all staged. It was pre-planned. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Shots. You hear Andra with her voicemail. I played it 1,000,000 times. Sorry if you didn't hear it. Go back to the lives. We only have a few minutes right now, but I'm already mad at them. There's already animosity with me and my wife.
Like, dude's reading chat and everything, like, while he's driving a fucking commercial truck, dude. Like, that dude is a very loud liability. It's insane, because guess what's going to happen? He's going to get into an accident. Somebody's going to sue him. And by law or by company policy, I guarantee you, because of the insurance, it is policy that he get drug tested. Guaranteed. He's not going to pass a drug test. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now. I'm curious as to why he went to prison as well, Burnt. I am. I'm not 100%. I mean, I'm not 0%. I have no idea. But I'd like to know, you know, but if it just happens to be something that comes up, you know, but, you know, definitely not. Just want to make sure that's clear. I don't condone doxing in any way, shape, or form. I'm not going out of my way to go look him up or anything like that or find out who he is. I have no interest in who he is in real life at all. But I am curious what his charge was. It's not eating me up. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm curious about it.
So why am I involved?
Just to understand him a little bit better. Just for the sake of understanding him a little bit better.
In this group text when your life's in danger? No, you're stirring up the masses on YouTube, okay, to believe you're.
Well, according to him, he did like 10 years. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if it was drugs, he was definitely trafficking to get 10 years. I mean, but 10 years, a violent crime will get you 10 years. So I don't know. I don't have any idea.
Fuck shit, Molly. You were scared to death before you left Tennessee. That shit was pre-planned. And guess what? The dude cracking cases and this old lady were there. You know
I know. I know, Toast.
They were there
It's
to
just,
make
yeah.
up with Benny, and they walked up by the thing.
It's just, yeah, like I'm just curious about it. Like you said, I'm curious about it just because I just want to understand the guy a little bit better. But it's not, yeah, it's not something that's like, you know, please find out. I don't really care that much. It's not that deep.
Okay, they walked up by the thing. It was cracking cases to tell me Molly popped the squat and took a piss right by the well's window, and she could listen to hear what Benny was saying to Doc.
She didn't do that next to the well's window. To my understanding, if I remember correctly, it was on a property that she was trespassing on that she shouldn't have been on, from what I understand. But it was not. I don't think it was on the Wells property. I don't even think they ever went on the Wells property.
On Wells, I swear to God, on Jesus, he told me that on the phone. But then this dude's asking for my help. He's asking for my help, and I did help the motherfucker, right? Then he's dropping links. He's all buddy with the dude. Like, how do you want to help a missing girl and bring light and awareness to the situation, when at the same time you're best buddies with some dude who put CPS on others? Like, that's a huge contradiction. You know?
Dude, this guy is so stupid.
So, like, man, I just get tired of seeing it, man. You know, I'm not one of these true crime people, man. I'm no genre. I don't want to be part of the genre. These people are scumbags, man. They're robbing y'all, man. It's not falling for it, man. I'm tired of it.
I mean, there
I'm
are
not Captain
scumbags.
Sabo, but I'm a good person.
There are scumbags that are robbing people. You know what I mean? For sure. And we talk about them. We absolutely talk about them.
I don't want to see y'all get ripped off. You know, everybody knew he was going to turn on the lady, Candace. How about shout out to all you dumbasses that donated for that hot air balloon and all that other shit.
What?
How stupid do you feel right now for the day out? How stupid do you feel right now? You deserve that. I hope you gave $500 on PayPal. Dumbasses, man. Dumbasses, man. Dumbasses. Come on, man.
Okay.
This shit is like ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
Thank you.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, dude.
Support who you want to support. I don't care who you subscribe to. But at the same time, man, don't contact me with favors and bullshit and expect me to stay quiet and not tell these people.
I don't think
these people make your
anybody's
fucking channel.
I don't think anybody's contacting or calling him.
These people subscribe to you. These people help you. These people click your videos.
The truck is moving and he's not even looking at the road. He is looking at the camera.
You can't lie to them. You can, but don't contact me and expect me to be quiet, because then I'm involved in your fuck shit. That makes me shady. No, thank you. I don't want my name near you guys. You can call me a loser felon and all that. Man, I'm running circles around doing life. And I would never do half the shit that you do. It's called change. It's called bettering yourself, or you're still the same piece of shit, man. And that's what a lot of those people are, man. And it gets me aggravated, man. It gets me fucking aggravated, man. Y'all smart up, man.
Smart up. Smart up.
Let a tax expert do your taxes for you with TurboTax Live full service. Stay in the loop with our online tracker and get regular updates from your expert so you always know where your taxes stand. Hand off your taxes.
Let's do this. Let's just find. I think I already played this one. Yeah, there's just not much. I'm trying to show damaged goods stuff here. Okay, yeah, okay, I found some stuff here. We're not going to go over a whole bunch, but all right. Let's hear what damaged goods here. What her thoughts are on parenting. Now, if you remember, folks, I've played her before while she is cussing someone out and threatening them with her son right next to her on camera.
Good.
Hey, how y'all doing? What's up with everybody in the house tonight? Princess P, I love you. You're always in here. No, I'm not taking your dang on picture down. So get over it. Okay, Mama of two, how are you?
So whoever asked me, like, how is somebody married to this guy? Well, this is who's married to him.
Penelope's?
My Princess P, my Penelope, she's here.
Shout out to Penelope. Always a shout out to Penelope.
Shout out to Penelope. So, my topic tonight is, do strict parents raise sneaky children?
That's so leading.
I'm very interested to hear what everybody has to say about this situation. I already
see where this is going. This is obviously a fight that went on in this household, and she's like, I'm gonna go and ask the chat what they think if we're shitty parents for doing what we did. That's exactly what this is right now.
Because I say yes. I say, hey Tara, how are you? We're good, thanks. I say yes. Hold on, let me turn this damn thing down. I think that strict parents raise sneaky children for many reasons. If you're a helicopter parent or too strict, your children are less likely to want to open up to you and talk to you about anything at all. My kids will talk to me about everything and anything, does not matter what situation is.
And I want to be clear about something. I do not get the vibe from her or him that they are violent towards this kid in any way, shape, or form. I don't even get the vibe that they are in any way mentally or verbally abusive towards him, at least not directly. I think that the examples that they set for him are really, really bad. Putting him on the internet, that's not good. And cussing people out and you know what I mean? It's just not right. But I don't want to come off like I'm giving the vibe like they directly mistreat this child in any way, shape, or form. I don't get that vibe from them at all. I get the vibe that they think they're the best parents because they let the kid pretty much do whatever he wants.
What it has to do with, they know they can come to me. They always know that. They know that
what she's doing right now is justifying that she's not strict with her kid, justifying why.
I will always be here regardless of what's going on. Higher power. What's up? What's up? Hey, Starla. Robin, how are you? Tell your husband to check his email. I sent something. Starbright sent you something in your email. She says it's interesting.
Okay.
He said, all right.
Did he just
Cherokee girl, how are you? The children.
did he just take a whack? Una pase? Did he just do that? Let's listen again.
Hey, Starla. Robin, how are you? Tell your husband to check his email. I sent something. Starbright sent you something in your email. She says it's
Did he take a whack right here?
Okay.
He said, all right.
Did you hear that?
Cherokee girl, how are you? The children will
One more
become
time,
very
one more
creative.
time.
Hey, Starla. Robin, how are you? Tell your husband to check his email. I sent something. Starbright sent you something in your email. She says it's interesting.
Okay.
He said, all right. Cherokee girl, how are you? The
He
children
just went, okay.
will become very creative. Yes. I am a very sorry guys. I have something on my glasses and it's killing me.
He
The
totally
stricter
just
you
took a
are as a
whack.
parent, the less likely your child is to come to you over any situation. Regardless if it's, hey, I need a ride home because I've been drinking, or the person I'm with is on something or doing something and I need a ride. They're just going to do their own thing, and it's always going to be sneaky. They'll sneak out. They'll smoke when they're not allowed to smoke cigarettes. They'll drink anything. They'll drink anything, alcohol, made up stuff that they just concocted with their friends, drugs, everything and anything. Thank you. I look a mess.
Wow.
Thank you, Starla. Sneaking out, breaking the law, getting in trouble, going to jail.
So the solution is to just let your kid do whatever they want. The solution is, hey, you know, if you let your kids go and party with a bunch of drug addicts and drunks, well, you know, like they'll call you if they need a ride. You know what I mean? Like if you just let them go, you know, they're less likely to lie about it. Wow.
You know, when you're too strict and you put too many limitations on what your children are able to do and allowed to do, they're going to do it regardless of whether you're allowing them to or not. Boundaries, yes. Certain limitations, sure. Guidelines and, you know, simple things as far as, you know, just like what you expect from them. That is an important thing. You know, your kids need to be able to not only communicate with you and tell you what they're thinking and feeling and when their expectations, because as they get older, they expect more. But you as a parent, on the other hand, have to sit there and say, hey, I'm your mom or I'm your dad, and I need to sit there and tell you that this is what I will accept and this is what I will not accept. And we need to either agree, disagree, or come to a middle point where we can agree together and work out some kind of plan so that not only will you meet my expectations, I'll meet your expectations, but you will not be sneaking around behind my back. You will not be getting in trouble for anything that that you're doing, you know, for the most part, as long as you're open and honest with me. The one thing.
What's really funny to me is the implication here is that we're parents of the year. Okay. We're parents of the year. All right. Now we already have seen as to why that's just not true. This whole live has basically been about that. So I just find it really funny that I just by chance managed to stumble onto Mom's channel here and find this gem on how to parent, which is really, really funny to me.
When Matt and I got together is I always said, always be honest with me. As long as you are honest with me, there is nothing we cannot get through together. And you have to be able to work through everything, whether it's with a significant other, a friend, or a child. So yeah, I think that being a helicopter parent or too strict. You're just going to teach your child ways to get around that. I'm the poster child of strict parent, fuck up child. I did it all. I couldn't go out. I had to be home at a certain time. The day I turned 18, I moved the hell out. I turned 18 and I was out of that house within 3-4 hours. I mean, I couldn't have gotten out of there fast enough. I had friends, hey Mo, that
and the way that she talks,
parents,
like the way that she talks, if I'm her parent, I'm just like the second she's out of the house at 18, dude, like, honey, get the champagne, get the good sheets for the bed, get the oils. This is going down.
told them your curfew goes by what the law is. So if you're 16, whatever the law says your curfew has to be for that age is when you have to be home. If you're 17, that's how they treated their kids. My parents, it didn't matter if I was 15, 21, 35, or 40. My husband can tell you, we actually, when we moved out here, we lived with my parents for a month and a half, babe. And yeah, at
just
our
took
ages,
another whack.
We had curfews. Are you kidding me? If I lived there, I'd still have a curfew. My parents feel as though they can tell my kids whatever they want to do. Thank you so much, Mama. So much love to you. You didn't have to do that. I absolutely appreciate it. You are awesome and beautiful yourself. But yeah, my parents will tell my kids, this is it, this is that, blah, blah, blah. And it does not matter what your mom or Matt says. No, they're my kids. They're our kids. He's my husband.
I mean, I agree with that to a certain degree. You know what I mean? But you don't know the situation. Like from everything that we suspect about these people and the stuff that we see, I could see grandparents going, you know what? Yeah, that's what your mom just said. Probably not a good idea. Don't do that. I do understand that there are grandparents that undermine parents, and that's not okay. I do get that. But when you're bad parents, you know what I mean? When you are irresponsible parents and setting a horrible example for your children, I could see being a grandparent and being like, dude, listen, like I would be remiss if I did not sit down with you right now and tell you what you just heard your mom or your dad just say right now. That's not the way of the world. That's not how it works. It's not okay to go around thinking that way or treating people that knock on your door trying to spread the word of God, in their own way. It's not how you treat them.
Raise them together. It's our rules. It's what we want under our roof to happen. You don't get to just march in here and, things go to the beat of your drum. It's my drum. This is my freaking band. You know what I mean? So yeah. Hey, TNT, I hope you're doing good. A loving parent has rules. You're absolutely right. But how far are you supposed to go with those rules? I'm not saying my kids don't have rules and they don't have, restrictions and regulations and all that stuff. But let's just put it this way, okay?
Okay, so right now we're seeing Mother of the Year, right? We're seeing that. But
because of that.
Hold on a second. I went over this before,
I have to
but
see.
I'm going to do it again.
Did piece of shit convict and a videos sent to Matt and I about ass hats out there.
Now her son is
that want
sitting
to
right
run their
next to her.
cock sucking mouth suckers.
Her son is sitting right next to her. Okay? Right next to her as she talks like this.
Dick suckers. My bad. The cock sucking dicks. Cock sucking. I don't give a fuck what the fuck it is. At this point, I'm so fucking angry. Fuck that. Fuck you, Andrew, you fucking whore. You blonde, bleach blonde tramp. You fucking husband abusing, domestic assault fucking having bitch who thinks that you stand up for the whole fucking world and you're the biggest, baddest fucking hoe ever. Oh, look at me with my fucking blowhorn. Oh, yeah, suck it, bitch. Keep my fucking husband out your mouth, bitch. verbally, physically, every fucking way possible. Don't fuck with my husband. Don't fucking fuck with me. I cussed you the fuck out. Fucking A right I did. You and your fucking little group fucking cried and complained and told all kinds of bullshit lies and got me involved when all we were trying to do was fucking help you. What the fuck are you talking about, ho? You're the one that's a fucking like a convict and a felon, and you fucking do smoke drugs and do dope, and you fucking sell dope, and you get pulled over, and you have a fucking a criminal record like a country mile long, and it's all abuse and drugs. But you're a stand-up fucking bitch.
Okay, so let me stop her right there for a second. See, I suspect them of doing drugs. I absolutely suspect them of doing drugs. I would bet on it. I would bet on it. Now, interestingly enough, okay? Interestingly enough, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt because that's the only thing that would make sense to me that would almost excuse her behavior because she could always get clean. You know what I'm saying? I would rather that be drug use, her behaving like that in front of her own child and setting that example. I'd rather it be drug use than not because that kid doesn't stand a chance otherwise. You know what I mean? Like, because that's not the type of person that's going to go get help. That's not the type of person that's going to go and be like, I think I have some sort of bipolar issue, you know, or whatever, and I need medication or whatever, you know. But this, if it were drugs, then I could give her the benefit of the doubt that she may decide, oh my God, I need to stop using. And then her behavior would improve as a result, I would imagine.
And then you want to fucking turn around and go on your thing and be like, oh, Wipeboy and damaged goods and blah, 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 and fucking talk shit. When's the last time I fucking brought your name up, ho? What, you mad? You mad about what? What are you mad about? Because as far as I'm fucking concerned, you know what? You are a piece of shit. Cum guzzling gutter slut. And
Wow.
You're no good. Zero good comes from you. You know why? Because you can't get good out of a fucking garbage disposal. And that's what you are. You are trash.
You could get good out of a garbage disposal. If a garbage disposal works and it's disposing of your garbage, you're getting good out of it. You're getting good out of it.
Don't fucking talk about my husband. Don't ever call him any kind of fucking bullshit names. He is not a fucking woman abuser. He does not have fucking roid rage, and he most certainly is not on fucking steroids. Keep that shit to yourself, ho, or fucking lace up and meet me somewhere. That's where I'm at right now. You don't want to fuck with me. I am not the motherfucking one, bitch. And yeah, I cussed you the fuck out. Why? Why? Because you and Marissa are the biggest fucking lying whores you two ever fucking saw. Ever.
Like, dude. Dude. Like, she just keeps cranking up.
Okay? That's it. You are a discredited piece of shit skank. Okay? You smell like a skunk's asshole.
Like, look at her.
And you look worse than it. So leave us the fuck out of your mouth.
I just don't want her son to
us
pop
off
up
of
in
your
the- in the
channels,
shot.
all of them, because guess what? How people gonna send it over? Oh, I can't wait for this. Well, oh, we got butthurt. We got butthurt. Yeah, who got butthurt? How you fucking blocked me after I cussed you out? Why? Because you couldn't fucking take the heat. You don't want to be told you're wrong. You don't want to be called out on your fucking bullshit. Guess what? You grew up in bullshit. You eat it, you smell like it, you roll in it. You sleep in it.
Dude, if somebody does a live like that normally, and that what they end up doing is like dirty deleting it, privating, I mean, it's just there. It's just there. This is on the same board of videos to choose from her channel as the how to be a parent video that we were just watching. I mean, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me.
You want to spread your shit? Keep fucking with me. Because unlike every fucking body else out there and all the men and whoever else that you fucking thought you could whoop the shit out of, guess what, bitch? You ain't never fucked with anybody like me. Lace up, ho. This is it. Shut your motherfucking mouth or fucking lace up and meet me somewhere.
Wow.
Fucking Andra, blowjob motherfucking Betty, blowhorn Betty, Andrew Griffin, the shit talking whore that wants to say that my fucking husband turned around and fucking beat me. Turns around and he has fucking roid rage. Are you fucking kidding me? Does he look like a roid rage person? If he had roid rage, wouldn't he be all kinds of like going Hulk all the time when he's fucking snapping on what kind of asshole on his lives? No. If anybody looks like they have roid rage, it's probably me, not him.
So, just so you guys understand, for those of you who are going, how is this guy married? Can you imagine what it's like for the wife being married to this guy? Can you imagine what it's like for him being married to her? Dude, I can't fathom like living with somebody capable of that behavior. I cannot do it. I have done it, but I was much younger, much more stupid. And I was really no prize myself. But yeah, this if for those wondering, like, because what's really funny is they seem to actually have almost a functional relationship. Like, they have a certain respect for each other, but they have the same lack of respect for themselves, which is really, it's like one of the cute things that they have in common. If you're looking for cute things, and it's not cute, I'm being sarcastic, but one of those things that they have in common as a couple is their lack of self-awareness, which is really, really funny to me. And yeah. Right. Exactly. Like, they have this thing that bonds them together. Oh, babe. I knew you were as stupid as I was when I first met you. I fell in love right there. I just felt it. Babe, from the moment I saw you, I felt you're stupid. Oh. That's so funny to me, dude. Like, that's so funny to me. I could just, like, the lack of rationality was just oozing off of you, and it was so hot. So funny to me, dude. Oh, come on. See, that's not okay, Kelsey. Don't do that to us. Yeah, kind of, right? Makeup mobster. Dude, no, she's not. Dude, she's like 12 years old, dude. Like, she doesn't give a shit about anything. She just barks when she thinks that somebody's by. Or somebody's near. That was not a slur. Like, I just imagine, okay, I know I'm going to get a lot of shit for this, but I think the Notebook is like the worst, like most excruciating movie in the world. But can you imagine if it was those two in the same scenario in the Notebook, like as the old couple? Could you just replace whatever dialogue is in that movie with with the way these two talk to each other, the way these two talk? I just now I'm not laughing at anybody who has Alzheimer's. I understand. I'm just saying. I can't even reenact it. I'm just picturing it in my mind, and like, dude, one of them's holding a pillow, thinking. Just thinking. While the other talks. Or doesn't talk. Like, this dude can't even remember what he's talking about as he's talking about it right now. Like, they would be like the couple in The Notebook, but there'd be no Alzheimer's. Like, they already struggle with the symptoms right now. Again, I'm not making fun of people with Alzheimer's. It's terrible. But like, that's a valid excuse. That's a valid excuse. These two don't have a valid excuse as to why they can't remember what they're talking about as they're saying it. Man, look, I'm gonna keep it real with you, okay? Benny and the policeman, you know, they just got a way of you know, and then these people over here calling me racist and and he does this for hours and thinks that he's making sense. Like, he believes that he's making sense. I don't. He's not winning any arguments because this girl, you know, she stayed on task when she was doing all that hooting and hollering and threatening Andra. Like, at least she stayed on task. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the point. I got the point over and over and over again. Yes. Okay. Lace up, ho. Got it. Yes. You want to fight Andra because she said that dude was a woman beater and a roid head. Okay. Got it. Like, at least she stayed on task. This dude can't do that. Like, she's winning every argument in that house with her aggression and being able to stay on the point. She's winning every argument. That's happening. Every single one. Like, that's the crazy thing. That person that we just saw is the brains of the couple. Think about that for a second. Yeah. Marinate on it. You know? Like, marinate on that for a second. That girl is the brains between the two of them. Wow. He did. He did. He did. Like, that is just crazy to me that, I mean, we're just seeing what's on camera. We're just seeing what's on camera. We don't know, like, imagine the shit that is being said and exposed around this kid. Like, just imagine that shit. And then she goes up there justifying it. Well, you know, it's so that our son doesn't become sneaky. This is why we do whatever the fuck we want around him. You know, if he wants to go out and if his friends are going to go out and drink and shit, cool. You know, cool. Like, crazy. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to know. Exactly, KT May. Being botanical. Let me see. Imagine her son will be using those words against her in a few years. He definitely will. He definitely will. I can guarantee it. I can guarantee it. And thank you so much, Be Botanical. Yeah, so to touch on this a little bit more, she's never been in a fight. Nobody laces up. You just take your hoops out. Oh, are you from Hialeah by any chance? Are you have you ever are you aware of the term chonga? That's exactly how that works. Hold on, let me Google chonga real quick, y'all. I want to show you what I'm talking about because she was talking like a chonga. Chonga is, it's like saying a limey, you know, it's not derogatory. It's just a certain type of girl that grew up in South Miami or in Hialeah. Let me find a video. Hold on. Let's see if I can find a video. Okay, hold on. This is a whole site for chongas, bro. Like, okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Okay. Like she's totally she's just not in South Florida, but she's a chonga, dude. She's today's version of a chonga. Most definitely. No, come on. No. All right.
I heard about chongas just a few days ago.
It's because I used to be one.
It's like East Coast chola.
I would sometimes go to school with just lip liner.
I definitely got super heavy into like eyeliner in high school.
With the little pelitos.
I'm a little worried about bringing the confidence to the look.
The chonga style was very much about being sexy.
Any woman that rocks that aesthetic like looks super hot.
It's all about the booty. Kind of miss that.
I grew up in the Midwest. There weren't a lot of people taking big fashion risks.
I really want to bring back those hoops and the tight, sexy clothes that say naughty or 69 shoddy or something.
If you're gonna do it,
Okay,
you learn
fix
how to
it
do it
then.
right. I'm always doing your hair and I'm
I
always
told
doing
you
your
to
makeup.
Chongas.
Don't scream at me, stupid. Hey guys, it's the Chonga girls. Hey guys, it's the Chonga girls. Okay guys, we're really excited. A group of girls don't even know what it's like to be a Chonga. Hello.
All these little girls around here, they walk around with their cardigans. They swear they comfortable.
Why you trying to be
and all that.
comfortable? You ain't comfortable. You know you ain't comfortable.
We do wear big earrings. We do wear tight clothes. We do wear dark makeup, but that's really just to express our inner confidence that we feel.
It's about showing like who you are. Like this is me. If you don't like it, go make caca somewhere else.
Okay, we're about to upgrade you. We're about
Oh,
to
I like that, like Beyonce.
Let me upgrade.
Step one.
Now, just so you know, the Miami Heat here is while LeBron was playing for the Miami Heat with Wade, because nobody cares about the Miami Heat. Nobody cared about them before that happened, and nobody cared after LeBron left and went back to Cleveland. So, yeah, Miami is the worst when it comes to sports fans. They're the fairest weather fans ever. It's terrible.
We about to go to Santee Alley, just like La 20 Miami. It starts with the clothing, ladies.
Oh, are they on Calle Ocho? Yeah, they're on Calle Ocho. Yo, this was 90% of the girls in my high school and in my middle school. 90% talked like this, dressed like this, looked like this. 90%. I was a virgin until I was 19, people.
Oh, we gonna go hard on this one. What's up, Jenny?
Oh yeah. We gotta fix.
Oh, this
is one of my favorite dresses.
No,
I think look really cute
And
now.
she's-
Oh wow, look at me. I'm a hipster now.
Down to the food, okay? Down to the snacks, dude. It was like chonga uniform to eat fire hot Cheetos. Now it's Takis, but it's like chonga uniform.
a picture pictures on MySpace, girl.
You got a boyfriend?
This is such a cute dress.
MySpace.
It's complicated. I want to tell you.
See, that's why it's complicated, because you're wearing this little doodoo dress.
This is the cutest dress ever. It's like a kaleidoscope.
And that's why you're in a complicated relationship. Let's go.
And these nails?
These doodoo
Thank you.
nails.
How you gonna
Botanical.
flick your hand when you talk with these nails?
How are people gonna see you from far away if you ain't got earrings or blinks to let them know you came in the room and spread joy and happiness? We're gonna make you look like this.
Because of the jewelry, you will be able to hear a chonga coming from 100 yards. Just so you know.
Do it. So this one, corner store chonga.
She's gonna go to the corner store, and everyone knows that when you go to a corner store, you're just not going out in your pajamas. It's not just a place. Oh, look at me! I'm just gonna go really quick. No,
You don't
It's called a bodega.
know if you're gonna see that fine man you've been seeing every day.
He might be getting Cheetos. He might be getting that Gatorade. You never know.
Club chonga. Bring back those Miami club days.
Club space. You can't take Miami and put it inside a little box. It's within you. You can't put a
That
garden
is true.
and say, "Oh, Miami, I'm gonna cover you up with my little yellow caca cardigan." It can't happen that way.
All right, well, let's take the dedos out.
Great. Let's start.
Yellow caca cardigan, bro. Classic. Dude, Miami is the worst, people. Miami is the worst because, dude, like you hear people blasting this music and they have to have their windows down so that the whole world knows what music they're listening to. And they get their cars, like they get the super subwoofers in their cars, and they blast like reggaeton. I don't know if you guys know what reggaeton is, but it's the beat that's like this. Every fucking song. Every song. Okay? It is obnoxious. Okay? And freestyle music. Like freestyle music, I can't play it because I played the Joy Division thing my last live, and I got a claim like I predicted I was going to get one. So I got a claim on that. So I don't want to get a claim on this one. But freestyle music, you're going to have to look that up. Power 96 was the freestyle station. And it's the worst music in the world. It's the worst. Like, I don't even see how you dance to it. It's got the kind of beat that you could dance to it, but I don't, you know what I mean? I never saw anybody actually dancing to it. They would just kind of, and then sing along to it. Like, and, dedicate the shit to each other. Absolutely.
Unlike the Cuban friend Rusher.
Mr. Sheffield.
I feel like someone's disappointing me, and I don't know how, but I'm gonna find out and I'm gonna get mad about it. It's very interesting to revisit a style choice that I had for a pretty long time in high school.
Remember you told me that you had a complicated relationship? Guess what? When he sees you, it's gonna uncomplicate itself. This is our gift to you. You're welcome. Is that what you want?
Oh, we have to see more.
You're the
of
one
it.
saying it doesn't look good, so make it look good, expert.
Thank you. I am an expert.
Panda. Let's find more Chonga stuff. More Chonga. More Chonga. These are those same girls. Okay, let's see. A ver. What in the shit?
Have you ever been with a friend and say, girl, how'd you cook that?
Oh my God. Today on Cooking with Julissa and Carla, we're going to teach you how to make
pulled pork wontons, the ins and outs of Hialeah cooking in Hialeah's finest kitchen. Watch, come cook.
Hialeah, telling you. Tulisi, Kyla. Pulled pork wontons.
Today, for the pulled pork wontons.
Pulled pork wontons. Now, what they would be calling that is lechon. Okay, that's what you call pulled pork, lechon.
We're gonna need some guava. Carla, how do you spell guava? Guava. And then you're gonna need some scallions. A lot of people think these are chives, like my friend Ulysses. She's not that smart, but she's pretty. So I'm gonna teach you guys at home. These are scallions. They're also called green onions. Okay? Carla, where is the green onion indigenous to?
The green onion land of trolls. And then you're gonna need some eggs or one egg to make an egg wash.
Hold on. Let's see. Let's watch more of these Chonga girls because they're really, really funny.
Hey, ain't that them Chongalicious girls right there?
They look just like them. Son.
Hey, mommy, come here right quick. Come here right quick.
No. I think they speak Spanish.
Oh,
dog.
you right, dog. Hey, Banaki.
Oh, I guess it's a music video.
Oh, yeah. Benaka. Yeah.
Hold on.
Where in the world are the Chonga girls? Again.
Oh, I'm probably gonna get a claim on this.
Hey guys,
Booty music.
it's the Chonga girls. A lot of y'all are probably wondering like where we've been at and why
What happened to them? Where'd they go? What they do? We're right here, you guys.
Our manager Chocolate got deported back to Miami and he left us with a very important phone number.
But then someone lost it. I wonder
didn't
who
lose
lost
it.
You
wasn't
always
me.
lose
Whatever.
everything.
The point is we lost the phone.
Dude, like when I went, the friend that I went to go see in Colorado, when I went to go to Colorado like last year, I think it was, like I knew her since middle school. Now this girl is totally American white, totally no Hispanic in her whatsoever. And because she grew up in Hialeah, she talks exactly like these girls. To this day, she is the same age as me. And to this day, she still talks in a Chonga accent.
Number, so we needed to find Chocolate.
So we called his mom. And she told us that he's been living and working on a cruise in Miami.
So we came to Miami and we found Chocolate on the cruise and we basically been living on the cruise ship with him for 2 months.
Hashtag cruise life.
One of the best parts about living on the cruise ship is that we don't have to pay rent to Olivia.
Free cruise life. Everyone knows us here.
Oh, hey, Chonga girls. Hey.
Hi.
So basically, we're famous on the ship.
Best part of it all, free buffet.
So basically, we've been living that good life, y'all, saving up our money, getting ready to make moves in 2017, staying focused,
Guys.
disciplined.
I'm not playing around no more, all right? I'm gonna need you guys to go. It's been 2 months. This is not funny. Like, this is my job. This is not a game. I mean, I'm trying to help y'all out, but y'all ain't messing up my livelihood, okay? So I'm gonna need y'all.
Can we get the
to
phone
finish this
number?
burger.
Can we get that guy's phone number?
What guy?
The guy from the letter that you sent to us.
Huh? I think I lost that number. I gotta look for it. I think it might be on my cloud. Listen, I'll make you a deal. You guys leave right now. I'll email you that number. Like tomorrow.
I wasn't asking to be here, so whatever. We're leaving. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're leaving. That's cool. You acting brand new. That's okay.
I gotta go back to work. But please, y'all gotta go. All right? Love y'all. Take care.
All right, y'all. So I guess that means we're going back to LA, but that's okay because everything happens for a reason. Because now we're gonna be on our grind, working on our mixtape.
And guess what? I didn't even like the food that much because it was making me constipated. And one more thing, we're gonna work on season 2. Guess you didn't see that one coming.
And guess what? We're gonna be making ASMR videos for you until season 2 comes out this year because we know you like it when we talk sexy.
Y'all nasty. And guess what? We're selling pins.
Chonga pins.
At www.thisourwebsite.com because someone decided to take the chongagirls.com. That's real rude. And oh yeah, you think you're so special? Guess what? You're not.
If you are the one who took chongagirls.com or thechongasgirls.com, we're talking to you.
Yeah, so now you have to go to www.thisourwebsite.com
to buy the pins.
Get them now, don't get them later.
But to everybody else who didn't steal our URL, all of our fans, if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be doing none of this. So we got mad love for you, for real.
Yeah, dude. Like that girl, like when I reconnected with her and I was like, I'm talking to the same girl. You know what I mean? Like she was one of my best friends and I'd be in the 8th grade and like just sit there on the phone watching TV. What are you watching? What are you watching? Right? And then like I don't talk to this girl for like 20 years, bro. And she like she's talking to me exactly like as if she's been in a time capsule this entire time. Now I'm not talking shit about her. It's just funny. It's just an observation. She's one of my best friends. She always will be. She's got the best heart in the world. But so she's telling me and she kept saying, you know, look, I'm telling you, trust and believe, you know, and I'm like, this is the same Katie from middle school, dude. Like she's like, it's crazy, dude. And she lives in like Michigan now, and she before that Colorado. Like, so she's walking around like Kroger talking about, hey, how much are these? Why so much? If you think I'm gonna spend that kind of money here, trust and believe that I'm not gonna do that. Okay. She's white, like totally white. She is completely and totally not Hispanic, not at all. It's just, that's how you pick it up. Everyone talks like that in Hialeah. Everybody, you just pick it up. And like, it never left her. Like she didn't pick up Colorado. She just took Hialeah to Colorado and it's just funny. Oh man. All right. I'm glad I got to have some fun with you guys, man. I'm going to go ahead and call it. Happy Easter to all of you guys. Man, I was really like, I hadn't really drank much all week and I was really in the mood to drink some scotch tonight, you know? I was really in the mood. And then, you know, it's Easter, everything's closed. And then I was like, I'll settle for wine. And then Walmart's like, no, you can only buy beer. Because it's Easter. Because I live in the fucking Bible Belt, bro. You know what I mean? Like, dude, it's like, all right, man. Come on, dude. Like, I can't drink wine. Jesus drank wine. I can't drink wine because somebody rose from the dead. Whoa, like that's impressive. You know, like that's some sort of miracle. I'm just kidding. Like, oh, you rose from the dead. Ooh. No, but yeah, it was frustrating. I was like, dude, come on. Like in Miami, I could buy whatever the fuck I want on Easter if the place is open. You know what I mean? If they're open. So I had to settle for a 6-pack of beer. So I got a 6-pack of beer. I'm going to watch. I'm going to catch up on my Lakers thing. HBO has this dope Lakers, like a dope history. Like, yeah, it's dramatized, but it's about like the LA Lakers, which is like when Magic Johnson first started, and the casting is amazing. Right. Make a monster. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's like, and I feel bad because I grew up Catholic and I ate a steak on Friday and I just didn't realize that it was Good Friday. And I was like, and I mean, it's not that big a deal because I'm not a practicing Catholic, but I was raised Catholic. So it's like, you know, I kind of feel bad for, you know, I could have gone the one day without eating meat. You know what I mean? Whatever. But, you know, just out of respect for my family is kind of thing. If I can remember it, I'll do it. But if I don't do it, like my family doesn't give me any shit for it. So it's whatever. But yeah. So guys, I love you very much. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the super chats, and be sure to hit that like for me on your way out. I would really appreciate it. And we will do this again very soon, my friends.